The question might come today, whose side are you on? And it might be a difficult one to answer because both of these squads love to don their black and gold. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a team from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Commodores will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will have the football first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Rides to back and leaves it. Breaks into the open. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field, and it's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
They're going to ride this running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air, it's Harbor. Fires to the wideout. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Commodores offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going, make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Looking for a gap. It's Turner. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. Got room on the return. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Finds a little space. There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. After the run, now to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
The Boilermakers are marching down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be 3rd down. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Looking to the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on 1st down. A strike downfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Finds his big tight end. Turning it on. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. only through one. These quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll run play action. It's caught downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Caught behind the line. It's Turner. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Kendricks. Touchdown, Commodores. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. TCU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Davey O'Brien among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by...
He wants to go deep. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
What a throw on first down on the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. To throw, it's Harbor. Finds his man down the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Boilermakers look to do some damage in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Swings it out to his running back. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He makes a grab. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Quarterback on the keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Purdue!
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. The Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Oh, they're after him. Catch in the middle. It's Turner. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Commodores will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the returner is stopped. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off play action. Makes the grab. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dropping back, it's Harbor. It's caught. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Boilermakers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Commodores in the hurry-up. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
And the Commodores in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle, it's Johnson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll try to pick up this third down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the sticks, it's Kendricks. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Commodores will have it first and 10. They just keep firing. Complete to the left. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before half. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Doors!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Pulls it, fired complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Works the middle. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Kick is in the air. Wants to return it. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Running into the open space. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Second down, he'll throw it. A shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. He'll start the third quarter with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Turner. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the catch. It's Kendricks. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. And the Commodores will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Back to throw, it's Harbor. Unloads to the right. He makes a catch. Got room at the 35. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. Caught in the backfield. It's Lanning. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Pulls and fires complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And he's already put one 3-spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. And it's no good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Gives it on the option. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Gonna swing it on second down. Fires on the move. Complete downfield. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Power football with the run. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the grab. It's Starling. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And the Commodores are at the line looking to convert on third and short. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They're up by just one over Duke.
Looking for a man. It's Harbor. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Pressure coming. Fires on the run. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. The Boilermakers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. Touchdown, Vandy! They take the lead with the 6.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Harbor. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Oh, he wants it all. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throwing right. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. On the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Scanning the field, it's Harbor. Using the quick game. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And the ball's out, and they're after it. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It falls incomplete, and will change into the field to get things started back up. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They'll try the run. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. The Commodores have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barnett. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. In that loss last week, he just never got comfortable. Threw 3 picks, but much better today.
Much better taking care of the football. Listen, being the leader, he made the one mistake, but did a good job moving on from it, leading this offense, and ultimately getting the dub today.
The run from the shotgun. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Unloads quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to run for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Looking for a push on 4th down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Commodores have their offense in high gear. On the ground, it's Turner. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Jones. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
First down, Commodores.
They'll move the tight end. They go to the ground. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They'll try to pound their way in. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Sets up the screen. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. They're up 35-24. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ohio is getting cooked right now at home, and it's all over but the crying. A lopsided affair filled with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 17 to Marshall. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wide open downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
To the air, it's Harbor. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. It'll be 3rd and long. The play-action fake. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Spins away from the defense. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Commodores come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking for space, it's Turner. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Dropping back, it's Harbor. He's got him. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Dances away to buy time. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? And the Boilermakers are in the hurry-up.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Motion from the back. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. To the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Starling. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.